Vinland Saga is a historical fiction manga series that explores the life of a young Viking warrior named Thorfinn and his quest for revenge. It is set in the 11th century and is set against the backdrop of medieval Europe, where Vikings and their raids were a common occurrence. The story starts with Thorfinn and his father, Thors, working as mercenaries for a powerful chieftain named Askeladd. Thors is known for his unwavering sense of justice and his strong moral code, which is at odds with the violent and ruthless ways of the Vikings. Thors is killed in a battle, and Thorfinn sets out to avenge his death by joining Askeladd's band of warriors. As Thorfinn travels with Askeladd and his men, he encounters many challenges and begins to question the values that he was raised with. He meets a slave girl named Canute, who becomes his closest ally, and begins to learn about the world beyond his Viking community. He also encounters many other characters along the way, including King Sweyn, who hires Askeladd and his men to fight against his enemies. Throughout the series, Thorfinn is torn between his desire for revenge and his father's teachings of justice and morality. He is constantly confronted with the reality of war and its impact on the innocent, and he begins to see the horrors of violence and the consequences of his actions. The series explores the themes of morality, the importance of family, and the human struggle for power and survival, and it offers a nuanced portrayal of the Vikings, who are often depicted as one-dimensional villains in popular culture. The series concludes with Thorfinn setting sail for the legendary land of Vinland, where he hopes to find a new beginning and escape the cycle of violence that has consumed his life. In the end, Thorfinn must confront his own beliefs and choose whether to continue down the path of violence or seek a different way of life, and he ultimately decides to journey to Vinland in search of peace and a new beginning. Overall, Vinland Saga is a well-written and thought-provoking series that offers a fresh perspective on the Viking Age and its impact on medieval Europe. The series is characterized by its historical accuracy, intricate plot, and well-developed characters, and it is a must-read for fans of historical fiction and manga. Thorfinn's father, Thors, was killed in a battle during his time working as a mercenary for a powerful chieftain named Askeladd. Thors was known for his unwavering sense of justice and his strong moral code, which often put him at odds with the violent and ruthless ways of the Vikings. Despite this, Thors was respected by his fellow warriors for his bravery and his leadership skills. In the battle that led to Thors' death, he was fighting against an army of Saxons. Thors was badly injured, but he continued to fight on, determined to protect his men. However, despite his bravery, Thors was eventually overpowered and killed by his enemies. Thorfinn, who was present at the battle, was devastated by his father's death and swore to avenge him. He joined Askeladd's band of warriors and set out on a journey that would ultimately lead him to confront the truth about his father's death and the morality of war. The death of Thors is a major turning point in the series, and it sets Thorfinn on a path of self-discovery and personal growth. Through his journey, Thorfinn begins to understand the complexities of war and the impact that it has on the innocent, and he is ultimately forced to confront his own beliefs about justice and revenge.